Mike Trueblood, sports editor of the Galesburg Register-Mail, and we're here talking with Galesburg head football coach Michael Washabaugh, and we get a chance to congratulate Michael on the Streak's first victory of the season and his first career varsity coaching win. Are you still walking a little bit above the ground?
No. Once we put on the Allman tape, it kind of set back in. You know, the next week comes up, it's just like any big game.
But I imagine it gives you a little different outlook, a little different approach as you get back into working for the next week, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just really proud of the kids, because it has been, the 6 weeks in season. Obviously, we put 6 L's together, but also all the work they put in, over the last 9 months, behind the scenes, the amount of work they put in to put themselves in that spot and to keep banging on the rock and be able to get there. I'm just really proud of our kids, and hopefully we can push it forward this week.
In retrospect, I guess you could say, was that delay? We had Friday night rain and lightning delay. Game pushed back to Saturday. Does that turn out to be a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, you have to kind of reload, but maybe some of the jitters are washed away a little bit. I don't know. How do you look at that?
Man, we had a couple banged up guys, so it actually got them another day of recovery, and so it worked out. We just treated it like any other weekend game or playoff game that we play on Saturday. We brought them in, had a short walkthrough, got on the bus, and then went up there and took care of business.
Now you've been having your issues offensively throughout the season, but boy, in that first half Saturday, it sure seemed like that was a distant memory. What'd you score? 4 touchdowns in about three plus minutes there?
We put that first drive together, and then it was like a 3-minute span of 4 touchdowns with a defensive one, and we were able to get to that 35 there pretty quick.
How did that feel on the sidelines watching that unfold?
It was just a fresh breath of air for the kids, just to be able to settle into a game, and be able to pretty much have control for all 48 minutes, Again, just the amount of hard work they put in, it was good to see them in that spot after, 6 pretty hard weeks, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, having that lift always comes at a good time, but with Allman coming in, I'm sure you're glad you got that. They have had, their issues too. They got beat pretty well by Quincy last week, 63-28 I think it was, but I'm sure you're not letting that score influence how you prepare for them
too
much this week.
Not at all. And they returned Sam Matichek, the quarterback, who's a 3-year starter. I felt like he was definitely the guy in the game last year. I mean, we went down, I think, a 15-play drive to score last year, and then they returned that, and he was the difference maker and had 2 more scores on pretty long runs, They're very coached up. They play good defense, so it's going to be a playoff type game. They're going to be ready to roll, and they're fighting for their playoff life, sitting at 3-4. And we sold our kids on that. We have that opportunity in front of us to be able to knock them out.
Well, you've got a win under your belt, and I'm sure it feels good. And you've got a Big Six. I think it's the Big Six finale coming up on Friday night. So we hope the folks will come out and see the Streaks play. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Friday and the rest of the season.
Yep.